What's up, everyone? Today I am attempting to get to McKinley Ridge, and I'm currently driving up the 41 road, the 4104. Well, 41 road. It's legendary for being a bad road. There's a lot of overhead vegetation on this road. I keep hearing my mag mount hitting the trees and everything, and it's rough and potholed and full of hammer rocks. It's just an unpleasant road all around, really. And so I'm just hoping I don't scrape bottom or get a flat tire. I was hoping to get up to the top of that. I don't know if I'll be able to do it in time, but I'm hoping to bushwhack to the top of McKinley Ridge in time to do a summit to summit with some people who have posted an alert for Silver Star Mountain, which is really close by. But I didn't tell them ahead of time I was coming up here because I wasn't sure if I would make it up today. But now I am sure. So I'll attempt to get them on 658 in a minute. But this is the start of the adventure. I don't think that you can really see how bad that is from the GoPro. It never really shows texture well for roads, but yeah, my Subaru is, you know, it's earning its it is earning its inclusion. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm glad I have a Subaru. Let's just say that. You definitely want like a Subaru or a pickup truck if you're gonna have to try to get up here. All right, I'm gonna stop GoProing because I need to pay attention to the road and not drive my car off of it. So this is the most fun part of this drive. I'm right here. There's a gorgeous view to Mount Hood out there. This is we locally refer to this as the hairpin on the 41 road. And I'm gonna go up this very, very challenging grade in my Subaru. I'm a little surprised it can do this. Yeah, so I made it up that, but it's definitely sketchy. I wouldn't do that in a passenger car, like a regular passenger car. You definitely need something with a little ground clearance and all-wheel drive, or four-wheel drive, whatever, you know, something that can drive all four of the wheels. So I got up all the terrible road conditions, and it looks like there's another road here that I'm walking up now that continues up this way. I'm gonna walk up this road because I don't want to, I already tore my antenna off a couple of times, thank goodness it's a mag mount, but I don't wanna find out how much worse this can get. It's not the road that's so bad, it's the vegetation around the road that's causing problems. But anyway, I'm gonna bushwhack my way up this ridge and see what I can find. I'm less than a mile from it. A couple hundred feet of elevation gain. All right, I finally got Gaia GPS to work, and what I've discovered is if you get to the top of this road, this little side road like I did, it'll take you to the top of a secondary summit. It's not, that summit is not McKinley Ridge, but it does get you a little higher, and I'll have to, so I'm gonna bushwhack along this ridge line here, and then head down the saddle, hopefully get to some clearer woods. Just pushing through the huckleberries right now. Okay, there we go. So this isn't bad. Here's the woods I'm bushwhacking through now. Really, that's not bad. It's minimal underbrush, just sticks and twigs and stuff. So hopefully it kind of stays this way, just fallen logs and stuff. I've definitely bushwhacked through worse. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so far this activation has been painful. I have a bone to pick with the FT60 because when I got up here, there was somebody from another summit calling CQ, so I got my ham log opened up, started trying to transmit with my FT60, and it did this, like, you push the button and then it waits a moment and gives you like a beep. So I don't know what that was. It was probably from accidentally pushing buttons while I was bushwhacking, but there's nothing that makes it clear to the user how to turn that useless mode off. And so I'm a little bit grouchy with Yaesu, just like every manufacturer. Why does a radio have a function that puts it in useless mode? Anyway, luckily I was able to find enough internet to figure out how to just reset the whole radio, but I ended up doing thankfully, the FT7, or thankfully the IC-705 saved the day, because I got my 4 2-meter contacts using the 705, and I just shoved an antenna on the side of it and was holding it awkwardly, but it worked. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I've got my end-fed half-wave set up out there. I'll show you that setup later in the video. And I'm gonna spot on 20 meters, and let's get this HF portion of this activation on the road. Whiskey Bravo 6, Papa Oscar Tango, QSO?
QSL.
All right, got you as a 5959 up here on McKinley Ridge.
All right, QSL. A lot of QSB, but on the peaks you're about 5.7 QSL.
All right, copy the 5.7, and you're even 20 over 5.9, so you're coming in great, and thanks for chasing.
All right, thanks for the activation. Have fun. 7-3.
Thanks in 7-3. Kilo Delta 7, Quebec Oscar Whiskey, CQ SOTA.
November Echo 7, Echo Tango.
November Echo 7, Echo Tango, QSO.
QSL. You are 5757.
Copy the 5.7, and I've got you 57 up onto McKinley Ridge, QSO.
QSL. Have fun up there.
Thanks in 7-3. Kilo Delta 7, Quebec Oscar Whiskey, CQ SOTA. Okay, so the activation succeeded, even despite me losing my temper with my other radio. But you can see how, I mean, it's really tight in here. I'm just sort of hidden in the weeds here, or in the woods, in the brush, and I've got my antenna hooked up right here. There's the winder and balun going through that tree. You know, in spite of that non-ideal antenna setup, I still got, like, let's see how many, on HF, man, I got, wrong logbook there. But for my, I've got 11 entries total, and so you subtract 4 from that for the 2-meter entries that I got, and that works out to, what is 11 minus 4? 7. So I got 7 HF contacts with 10 watts. 6 of those were on 20 meters. One of them was on 40 meters. It was like a 3-3 from Seattle. But anyway, the antenna wire kind of runs up here. There it goes. My mast sort of tipped over a little bit. I just had it with the volley strap attached to this sapling here. And then the rest of the wire continues down. So I got very little luck on 40. 20 meters worked out pretty well. You know, for being less than ideal, it is hard to get around up here. It was very hard to access this summit, and it was very hard to get around on this summit. But it worked. Okay, I got 11 contacts. You know, some days go better than others. I guess I can't say it was a bad summit activation because it worked. I activated the summit. It just put me in a little bit worse mood than I'm used to being when I activate a summit and when I'm successful at it. And that's just because I'm not looking forward to how I'm gonna get back to the car, back to the road. And honestly, the drive up here was less than stellar too. But it's 1 o'clock, I need to get back into town. So this was overall a success. Great work, McKinley Ridge. So thanks to everybody that made it possible. Thanks to all the chasers. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and do all that other stuff. KD7QOW 7-3, get out there and go make some QSOs.